Okay, we need to get this stuff hauled. And that stuff. And is it... I thought I set it up for here. I did! So we just need to tell them to get it out of here. So... there. I think that's it for actually inside. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And... all this. There's a lot of it. This whole room's gonna need to be bigger one of these days. Which I could do that now. Yeah, something like that. And then deconstruct that. And leave it there. And then I also need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with this. I would like another grand sculpture in here, because this room's looking pretty good. Spacious. It's not pretty yet, though. Might be a little too far away for it. Yeah, 357 at this tile here. But with everything else considered, it's all just kinda bleh. So yeah, we need to get more art in there, definitely. Which means moving beds around. Which really, if I were to just go like doors down here instead. Doors down here instead. Would auto doors. And then furniture, wood beds. Could go there, there, and down here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 2 beds out, but that would give me 6. Then I could have more room for art. So let's go for that. We'll need to move the heater. And then just floor, concrete. We'll just do a nice, decent-sized concrete thing, I guess. And that means the snow clear region will have to be moved to there. There, what's this now? Needs steel. And some dudes are visiting. Just keep mining. Is that plasteel over there that I should get one of these days? And silver up there, I think. More plasteel here. That'd be good to get eventually as well. A bit down here. There's still a bit over here. Ugh, we're running low on easily accessible steel. There's more here, but I'd have to break through this limestone wall thing to get to it, and there's going to be stuff back there. How much stuff? I don't know. We'll find out one of these days. Same deal with this, though this might just be actually a wall thing like what this was. I don't think there's going to be much up there. We can open it up and find out. It'll give me more room to play with as far as mortars go. Okay, potatoes, corn, growing zone. Our one grower, I don't think is enough anymore. Because we just had, yeah, exile. Because I took somebody off, and I think that was Jack, because I didn't want him to be doing the growing thing when he's also doctor. Because I pretty much just went, well, no, that'll be fine. No, yeah, because before you were repairing, I think, and I didn't want that, because you were, like, way off. And construction's kind of the same deal. Don't worry about the firefighting. Don't... Oh, that's fine there. Well, the hunter, too. There. Speaking of fire. Dry thunderstorm, man, they're the worst. Fires don't even put themselves out. Okay, so now we should be able to get going with that stuff, because Jack's are pretty good at the whole growing thing too. And interested. Industrious, but I'm not sure if that really... Well, that must. In some way. Let's see here. Global work speed 110. Mood, final value. You still got that fucking parka on. We gotta take that off. Forgot about that. Yeah, plant work. Yeah, that's modified by it. Yeah, okay. So that actually does remind me though. Everybody pause. Drop your parkas. We don't need them on anymore. Yours is in bad condition anyway. And somebody did make mention, certain types of dusters work really well for sort of all-terrain, and that is something to keep in mind. Like, dusters will warm you up just enough, and will also not be too much for some other climates. Something to keep in mind. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, though. There we go. And then somebody at some point, you need a shirt. Pretty sure. We had good shirts, I thought. That's a parka. Just normal. A beaver skin t-shirt. God, does that sound comfortable or what? Judas Starbright rocking. Rocking something fun looking. He's got a pink toque and tribal wear on. Go ahead and drop that. You don't need that on. No, that's the parka. Have pants. God, we need more shirts done. And a cloth t-shirt, there you go. We do have... Okay, because we have an excess in spares is why it's not. There we go. Okay, so that is working how I wanted it to. Good. So then as we're wearing the newer stuff, the count goes down for what we have. And we make more, so we'll eventually just kind of cycle it all through. Beaverskin t-shirts and thread pants, fine. Just doing a clothes check with everybody, making sure we're all rocking decent stuff. Your synthread t-shirt needs to be replaced. So have... Fuck, we need more shirts. That, I guess. Your pants are running low. Buffalo leather pants. Okay. Let's go for 5 spares on this stuff. And parkas are just straight up suspended. Good. Though they don't really need to be. We can unsuspend it. Because I might just sell it all so then we make a couple, you know, new ones. And there's more of this crap. Okay. So floor, wood floor, extend this down. And that stockpile, extend it down. And power, or furniture rather, lamp, down in the corner. There, give us more room to work with here. Is it cramped at all? I don't think it would be. It's ugly because of all the, you know, slag, and I think the cloth might too. Yeah, all the cloth lying around does it too. So, we might even need to... kick this out a bit and just have a doorway into a bunch of storage, and then the actual work area itself, because the ugly environment is actually affecting mood, which does slightly affect work speed. So how big of a deal is it? I don't know. I don't think it's very much at all, but we'll give it a shot. Just kind of kick it out, make it a bit bigger, and just make a doorway going into the storage room where all the stuff is stored, so then they can work in a nice clean environment. We'll try, and this still needs to be stone. And possibly larger too. Limestone. We'll go limestone conduit wall. I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I never thought to do it for some reason until now. I'm going to... We need more steel, I forgot. Well, I'm going to do this anyway. Build up. Move them up a bit. One there, one there, one there, one there. And then floor, concrete. And then a nice, cool... limestone conduit wall. Around the outer side. But it's going to be roofless. There. And then we can deconstruct those, and that gives me more room to play with for batteries. Because I'd like to do these in a nice steel, or stone room. Because then that way the concrete floor is not flammable, the walls aren't flammable, nobody can really do anything to this unless they... Actually, they would need to get a lucky mortar strike in, or lightning strike. Which, hopefully wouldn't happen. But in case it does... Well, in case it doesn't, it's fucked. Anyway. Because the thing with solar panels is if there's a fire in the middle, you can't put it out. You can't reach it. So if a fire happens in there, then at least it's contained. So, humph. I'll cancel that for now just in case, so we can actually get out afterwards. Might do a bit of mining to get inside of here. Just to see what we're rocking in here. We'll just do a bit of exploratory mining. Work our way up a bit. Never hurts to find out. I think we just have... Is it just Gambit who's mining? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine. Research gun turret cooling slowly but surely when the growing's done. Exile's working on that. Little by little, we're getting there. Looks like we're going to need to start using berries for the meals. Oh, this is strawberries. It doesn't need to be. We're plenty good on strawberries, so go with rice. God, corn, potatoes, rice. Hops, 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 hops. Okay, and eclipses begin. That's not very good for our crops. Okay, so, yep. Let's change this. You can use... Human mate? No. You can use berries. Because that's really going to stifle the growth without having sun. And I would like to get cotton going. Actually. So... let's just try it for that. Cotton... all the hydroponics is going to be hops and cotton. And I think 6 hydroponics for hops should be okay. Looks like we're doing okay with beer. Actually, we're doing really well with the beer. Let's take one of these for cotton. Thoughts? Nice and toasty, huh? Kinda? Sort of? No? Okay. How are we doing with factions? I don't even know. Hostile with the tribe and crushers of torture. Okay. Okay. I think eventually I'm going to work toward becoming friendly with the tribe just so I don't have to put up with their massive numbers, because we're getting to that point of the game where when they attack it's going to be like, you know, 20 of them, and some of them will probably have personal shields or some shit. I don't know if tribes have them or not. I don't know. I'd imagine they might. They must, almost. All the clubs they have. We'll find out. You know what'd be really cool? I just noticed the temperature. We're doing okay though. It's like just barely holding. Sometimes it's 0°C. Would be really cool is a lamp in here, but also a trading ship that I could use. Would be a pretty cool thing. Judith hauling. That means that there's no hunting going on, which is kind of okay, but I'd like fishing to be pretty good, so let's keep doing that. It's just all sorts of just rotting horribleness. And some centipede that's still incapacitated up here. It's been out for so long. Yeah, deer way up there, but really just small game everywhere. Solar flare's taking out all the electronics. Yep. That's about a day for food. We might be eating some of the raw berries. We'll see though. It's just unfortunate because that means all this is out. And Judith. Hunt that one. Nice. We have a prosthetic leg that's in really rough shape in here because I don't know why, actually. Stuff's actually in really rough shape. This cooler is really awkward. It's like sometimes the temperature just dips down to like -1. Unless I'm just seeing things. Yeah, there it goes. It just did it again. When I'm sped up, it just kinda sometimes dips down to like 0. It's just like sometimes it just decides meh. And it's really hurting our stuff in the long run. -6. -5. Oh, -10. Like the coolers on the Fritz or something. We get a second one. Because that's not something I want to play around with. That's like... We'll be storing bionic stuff in there one of these days, and I don't want that stuff, you know, getting into a really rough... Look at that, the Glitter World medicine that we're reserving for surgeries is in really rough shape now. All of our medicine, 50 health. May as well unforbid it and just start using it. Like, all this stuff just all of a sudden is just kinda... bleh. And I don't like it. Because I'm not noticing that anywhere else, but most of the places we have 2 coolers, so... something to keep an eye out for. Maybe it's just something that I'm doing that's, you know, throwing it off. I mean, it's got power. We have really steady power. We even have batteries here set up, so... There's no reason for it to be dropping the power needed every now and again. It just goes -4C, and then bing, up to -9, -6, -10, -9, -8, -7, -10, -9. Whoop, now it's getting crazy because the, it's open now. Hopefully Madanu is gonna focus on that. Okay, and target -10. Worst case, I set it for colder than that. Yeah, it still does it. Especially when sped up. Whoop, bam, there it goes. So bizarre. Go for colder? -20? Jesus. It's like they feel like they're doing a really good job holding it at -20, so they go into low power, and then that causes it to very quickly warm up as, you know, the temperature does its thermodynamics thing, causing the temperature to suddenly increase by about 10 degrees Celsius, it looks like. Jesus, a little more than that, actually, like 15 Celsius before the coolers catch it. Huh. Bit of a bug with the thermodynamics, it seems. But looks like holding -20 is going to do the trick. Is it like that in here? Is it just a small room, maybe? Seems to be a thing with small rooms. We'll try making it a bit larger. See if that does anything. Let's actually go wood conduit wall. It's going to be conduit anyway. There. Bulk goods passing by. Yeah, Montanui. No. I always get you mixed up with the max power. Max power, get your head on. Lumen Incorporated. Beer. Lots and lots of beer. Yeah, let's sell some of that, because we're doing pretty good with beer. There. Berries. Lots of berries. We'll sell some of the berries. Why not? Boar meat? No. Fine meals? No. Hare meat? No. Hops? No. Buffalo meat? No. Potatoes, rice. Actually, yeah, let's sell some of the buffalo meat too. We got a bit of an excess in raw food. It's not like we're currently hunting, you know? Or not like we're not currently hunting. Though it is only 220 silver, which ain't much. I'll keep that. And that. We'll just sell some of the beer, I guess. Well, they have steel. Okay, yeah, that's worth it then. Sell a 40 beer, 200 berries, 150 buffalo meat. There. We still owe them a bit, so we'll just drop this down to like 200. There, that's fine. Pretty much an even trade then. And 200 steel, you know. Combo of Sparrow, don't like it. And there's their insane numbers coming into play. Yeah. Yeah, are these guys even any good? Because that's like the other thing is their gear can't quite be good because of their, you know, their limited nature and being tribesmen. So this is like the best equipment they get. But it's like their skill isn't even that great either, which is the thing. Jesus, though, that's so many guys. Okay, though, turn it on.